Okay Len, in the last video we hunted and chained the Taruma line, which means if we move down the Doodlepedia, the next doodle we'll be chaining in this video is gonna be the YUMECANI evolution line. I have no idea how to pronounce this name, so if I got it right, nice, let me know. If I got it wrong, yeah, tell me how to pronounce it in the comments. Anyway, before we start hunting, we need to quickly go ahead and complete all of these tasks for this line, which, to be honest, we can just skip them with gems, which is definitely going to be a lot easier than actually doing them. Especially friendship, heck no, I don't want to do that. And with this last one, we should have all of the tasks done, so now we can go ahead and start chaining. I'm pretty sure for the tasks, if you don't have them done, I just think getting 6 stars for that doodle line is impossible, so I kind of need to do it first. There's also probably some other things that I'm completely forgetting about what tasks actually unlock. But now that we've got the tasks out of the way, I can go ahead and turn on my +1 chain booster and start the hunt. Okay, well that took me a couple of minutes to get my first pecan. I thought this was meant to be one of the route common doodles for this route. Why did it take me so long to get my first one? I don't know. Also, because I'm not going for a call, I can actually switch my moves back to all of my spark attacks now. Well, we got our first tint. I'm going to take a good guess low and say that this Mooble is absolute trash. Yeah, 2 stars and not even a hidden trait. Why would I want this? And we've now reached a chain of 50, so now whenever we do an encounter, there's going to be a 60% chance we get a pecan. 50% of that is because of our chain, and the other 10% is going to be because we have a Swaptar in our party with the trait Hunter. Also, that took me like, what, 20-ish minutes? Not gonna lie, could have been way worse. I'll take it. Hey, that didn't take too long. We already have a misprint, and it's 6 star. Not too bad, not too bad, but we still gotta continue, okay? No hidden trait and no size modifier, but hey, that is our first misprint, like I said. And like 5 minutes later, we've now gotten our misprint hidden trait 6 star. So now all we're missing is the size modifier. And with this, we have now reached a chain of 450. Which means whenever we encounter a pecan from now on, it is guaranteed to have its hidden trait 100% of the time. We've also gone ahead and maxed out our skin chance to 1%, but right now we are not interested in skins until after we've caught our perfect pecan. And it looks like to get to this point, it took us about 3.5 hours, 3 hours 40-ish minutes, somewhere around there, so hey, not too bad I guess so far. Yo, we got a size modifier, not too bad. I want to say this is our first one for the video, but to be honest, I haven't really been keeping track, so I have no idea if it is or not. But, unfortunately, we are still going to have to continue because this doesn't have the misprint, but other than that, it is 6 star and hidden trait, so it was close to being perfect, so let's knock it out and continue. And we finally reached a chain of 2246, so now my misprint chances are 50%. So now if we go to our boosters and turn on the 2x misprint chance booster and then take a look at our stats again, you'll find that our misprint chance is now guaranteed when we encounter a pecan. And it looks like it's taken us a little bit longer than 12 hours to get to this point. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on catching a green egg doodle. Not really for me. And actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I found a tint yet on any pecan. I'm pretty sure Mooble has been stealing them all. And obviously, because I'm not chaining Mooble, I haven't really shown any of them. Oh, and there is a size modifier with the misprint. So now the only thing we need to roll for is a 6 star. Oh my gosh, we actually got it already. Nice. That honestly wasn't that bad. We got our misprint, hidden trait, 6 star with a big size modifier. Honestly, I would have been fine with either of the size modifiers, so I'm just gonna go ahead and capture this one. Although I don't think we're gonna be done just yet. I highly doubt I'm gonna have the prestige skin for the pecan evolution line already. I didn't even have this doodle discovered until the last video, so yeah. I have no skins for it, so back to chaining to get the prestige skin. That's not a pecan reskin. What the heck? We got another tint for a legendary? I think Just World's a legendary. I actually don't know what the classification is for it. And it's 6 star. I only have a chain of 50, but it's probably worth catching. I'll capture it, but I'm not gonna use this, okay? It isn't even a misprint, so is it really that good? I don't actually know if people care about tints if they're not misprint. Let me know in the comments if people actually care about them. Either way, I feel like I said this a million times, but I just don't really care for tints too much, although I will say, Blue Jest World does actually look pretty good, but I just don't think I would ever use it, so I'm just gonna wonder trade it. Someone else will probably appreciate it way more than I would. Hopefully we get something somewhat good though, in return. What? Why is this guy still cursing me, man? Ches, if you see this, don't take it personally. I'm just doing everyone a favor and getting rid of this monstrosity, okay? What am I looking at right now? I'm not even hunting for a Bacan. Why are you showing up? I'm just trying to look for a prestige skin, okay? I really don't want to break my chain again. I will, only if it's 6-star low. And hidden trait, also, okay? But obviously, it's got a tint, it's got the misprints. It is only 5-star, so no matter what the trait is, I'm gonna be knocking it out. Oh my gosh, that was actually really close to perfect. Oh wait, I already knew it was hidden trait because it's downpour. There's quite literally rain in the background. Okay, I am a little slow, it is what it is, but I really don't want to break my chain again, okay, so I'm just knocking it out. I'm sorry. Bro, I just won a single prestige skin. How the heck did I manage to get a nuller size modifier that is also misprint? Now, I am at a chain of 614, so I know that is guaranteed to have a hidden trait, so the only thing it's really missing is 6-star. And of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? That is quite literally an identical Bacan that we already just caught. Now, I could capture a second one, but nah, that is actually kind of crazy though that I got another one, especially this early on in the chain as well. Hey, would you look at that? I finally got what I've been hunting for, just a prestige reskin. I've had to go through quite a few rare doodles just to get this thing, and on top of that, I have actually encountered quite a lot of Bacan reskins during this specific chain, but it turns out Bacan actually has 2 different skins. It has the prestige skin, and it has a skin, I want to say it's called Fox Pond or something like that. Well, yeah, I've only been encountering the Uller skin, the one that isn't the one that I wanted. And it also turns out, for some reason, I'm not really too sure why, you just can't disable any of the reskins for Bacan. I'm guessing it's because there's only 2. It doesn't really make sense to give you the option to disable them, if there's so little of them to offer. So, now that we've gotten our prestige reskin, we can go ahead and steal it from this Bacan to go ahead and give it to our good Bacan. Firstly then, here is our Bacan without the reskin on, and I gotta say, yeah, it looks pretty good. I'll gladly take it. Now if we go into the menus, we can go ahead and give our Bacan the reskin, and here is what it looks like with the prestige reskin. And yeah, I still like it. Next up then, I guess it's about time we evolve our Bacan. The evolution method is actually pretty simple. We just need to level up at least once, at any level, during the rain. So our rare Bacan actually has a really good hidden trait for this. It has Downpour, which will just summon the rain immediately once we send it into the battle. So all we have to do is just knock out a few doodles until I level up and we'll evolve. If you don't have the hidden trait low, I guess you could actually cheese it by using the Storm in a bottle item. It does the exact same thing. Okay, it might have taken us a few battles, but we have finally leveled up. So now our Bacan has evolved into a YUMECANI, I'm guessing? I still have no idea how to pronounce that. Anyway, here is what our normal YUMECANI looks like without the reskin on it. Gotta say, the misprint is definitely a nice shade of blue. And then here is what it looks like with the prestige reskin that we've spent a while hunting for, which, yeah, I feel like it still shouldn't have taken me that long, but it's fine, okay, at least I have it now. Overall then, it looks like that took us about 18.5 hours to finish, so yeah, definitely not the shortest chain that we've done, but definitely not the longest either, so I guess I can't complain. In the next video then, it looks like the doodle after YUMECANI is actually a brand new doodle that was recently introduced, but as you can see, it doesn't have any skins yet, including a prestige reskin. So for now, we're gonna skip the new doodle, and we'll come back to it. So next up is actually gonna be Hoppus and Daffodil, it looks like.